হ্যালো এভরিওয়ান, ওয়েলকাম ব্যাক টু দ্য স্ট্রিম। কি অবস্থা সবার? কেমন আছেন সবাই? ওকে ওকে। নিউ স্টাইল দাদা। জি দাদা, আজকে হেয়ার কাট দিয়েছি। আতিকুর ভাই কি অবস্থা? ওয়েলকাম টু দ্য স্ট্রিম। ওকে, আমরা ডিভিশন ম্যাচ খেলবো আজকে। আমাদের টার্গেট ডিভিশন 2। আজকের লাইভে দেখা যাক কতদূর যাইতে পারি আমরা। হ্যাঁ, ম্যানেজার দিব ভাই, ম্যানেজার গিভওয়ে হবে সামনে। ভালো ম্যানেজার আসুক, ভালো ম্যানেজার আসুক, ভালো ম্যানেজার আসলে গিভওয়ে করব। আমরা সুয়ারেজ গিভওয়ে করতেছি এই সপ্তাহেই। আসলে সময়ের অভাবে ভিডিও মেক করতে পারতেছি না, যার কারণে আপলোড দেওয়া হচ্ছে না। তবে সুয়ারেজ গিভওয়ে করবো আমরা। ওহো, আপনাকে ম্যানেজার দিব? ভাই লাখ থাকলে পাবেন, গিভওয়ে করবো, এখন লাখের উপর ডিপেন্ড করবে। তানিম ভাই কি অবস্থা? ওয়েলকাম টু দ্য স্ট্রিম। চলেন আমরা ম্যাচ স্টার্ট দিই, কি অবস্থা দেখা যাক। আপনার কি খারাপ? ও আচ্ছা, সুয়ারেজ বাই করে ভাই, কার্ডে ব্যালেন্স নাই এখন। ব্যালেন্স আসলে দিব এখন। ডলার ডিপোজিট করা হয় নাই। আমরা যখন গিভওয়ে দিব তখন ইনশাল্লাহ ডলার ডিপোজিট করে তারপর গিভওয়ে অ্যানাউন্সমেন্ট দিব।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its
যারা যারা
finest.
স্ট্রিমটা দেখছেন প্লিজ স্ট্রিমটাতে লাইক করে দেন, চ্যানেল নতুন হয়ে থাকলে সাবস্ক্রাইব
Well,
করার
it
রিকোয়েস্ট
looks like
থাকলো।
a big game, sounds
যারা
like
যারা
a big
অলরেডি লাইক
game.
সাবস্ক্রাইব করছেন,
Everyone
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
And it's Bergkamp. Great ball if he can get there. He's having a shot!
What a
Now
block.
that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Bergkamp goes short. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite. from the 1990s?
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back.
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it.
Can he finish? Goal!
আজকে হেজেনবার্গ ইউটিউব এর সাথে ম্যাচ পড়ছিল লাইভে থাকা অবস্থায় 3-1 হারছি ওয়ার্ল্ড র্যাঙ্ক 21 মুস্তারিন ভাই ভালো খেলে হেজেনবার্গ ভালো খেলে অনেক ভালো খেলে
And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players,
ওদের নেট
this
টেট
is
সব
the
ভালো
time
তো
where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Borussia Dortmund really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now.
Neymar! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong
ও
thing to
ওরা
do.
সব ভাই ওদের নেট ভালো সার্ভার আছে
We're looking at
বল
a
হোল্ড করে
different
খেলাইতে
game
পারে
now.
অনেক সুন্দর
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, it's a nice
ভালো
idea,
গেম
but
রে
the execution
বল
was
আমরা
there.
ছেড়ে দেয়
Oh, good read.
That was well
কি করলো
played,
এরা
well stopped.
It's Bergkamp! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
কইতেছে আমার দোষ পেট্রিক বিয়েরাবে
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Has to go back here. And now they can spring out of defence.
ইজি পাস ম্যান
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Borussia Dortmund can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Cristiano Ronaldo! They've scored! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Borussia Dortmund have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better?
It's Drogba! And he's quick to get rid. Bergomi. Vieira. Messi. Very much a man of this moment. And it's half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. And we are up to the break.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Borussia Dortmund are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And here's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
আল্লাহ আমারই প্লেয়ার এরকম করে
Pedri. And here's Drogba. Drogba! Wow, that's
আবির গেমিং হোয়াটস আপ ব্রাদার দেখছেন কেমনে গোল খাইলাম
really is a finish of the highest order.
জি ভাই
He's done it again. It is incredible.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Barcelona dragged themselves back again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big...
Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So we have a
ওই
breakthrough.
পাস দিতেছে বুঝলাম না
How
তো
will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's
আরে আল্লাহ
composure from here.
চান্সটা মিস
That's
করলাম
exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
প্লেয়ার হুট করে
They
এত
just
ভারী
have
হয়ে
to
গেল
keep
কেন
forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Borussia Dortmund perhaps contemplating their next change here. And smartly reclaimed.
কাজ তো করবি নাকি
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he get it through? And he's picked out the run. Ronaldo receives it in a good position here.
ভাই উল্টা পাল্টা কাজ করতেছে ভাই মারুন ভাই কি অবস্থা ওয়েলকাম টু দ্য স্ট্রিম যারা যারা স্ট্রিমটা দেখছেন সবাই স্ট্রিমটাতে লাইক করে দেন আমি গোল দিয়ে থাকার পরে কেমন স্লো হয়ে গেল ম্যাচটা হাইরে যাম
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Cafu looking for the run. Zielinski is in a really good position out wide. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And that was very necessary. Davids. Toure did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. This looks promising. And this is... There's the shot! It's in! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from
খেলা
your
স্লো
players.
ভাই
Courage.
প্রচুর স্লো
Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
So again, we have parity.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Nedved. Rummenigge. Tomori gets across to
মানে
intercept
আমার ইয়ে
that.
পড়ছে উড়েই না
Into stoppage time, very little left on it.
কই পাস কেবল তো ভালো ডিস্টার্ব দিতেছে কামব্যাক আর হইলো না ভাই, এত ইয়া করে খেলা যায়?
Good evening to you.
ডাউন করে দিচ্ছে শাসন। ৪৪,০০০ র্যাঙ্কিং এর প্লেয়ার। হ্যাঁ, আজকের টার্গেট তো ডিভিশন 2, দেখা যাক।
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all
ওকে
the
ওকে
stops to make
ওকে,
this a monumental occasion.
ম্যাচ লুজ খাওয়া যাবে না, সেরাটা দিয়ে
Well, the
ট্রাই
stage
করতে
is
হবে
set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great
ভাই।
voice. And there's a
হারলে
real
ইজি
sense of
অপগুলোর সাথে হারা
anticipation
লাগে,
in the
বুঝছেন?
air. Game on. We are just getting started. Well, Jim, Vitor Bayer is, of course, one of the most decorated goalkeepers of all time.
Yeah, and there's no doubt that he was one of Europe's very best. His career stats certainly back that up as well.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
কি গোল সেভ দিল
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
ভাই।
he's done
রাতে
great
আপনার
there,
ভিডিও
both
দেখতে
reading
মজা
it
লাগে,
and
থ্যাংক
dealing
ইউ
with
সো মাচ ব্রাদার।
And we have our very first corner.
ইজি গোল, এটা কিন্তু 100% গোল হওয়ার চান্স ছিল, সেভ হয়ে গেল।
Puyol attempts a clearance. And the pass is intercepted. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Nesta gets across to intercept that.
প্লেয়ার বল ধরে আর কাজ করে না। হাউ সুইট ম্যান।
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Messi. Oh, decent chance! Oh,
Poor save.
second reaction.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This their second corner of the game. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner.
কখন যে হুকুত করে গোলটা খেয়ে যায়, গোল দিতে পারতেছি না।
Borussia Dortmund have their third corner. And that should get the job done. Borussia Dortmund get their fourth corner. And the shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be
Eamon
a
by
bit
second
disappointed
man,
with
no.
that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has a look and place it forward.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Perez getting forward. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Hoist it in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Now it's Messi. That's really good defending. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, well measured.
ভাই কাজ
And
করলো
it's
না
been hooked
দেখছেন
away. Referee has just
ইজি
sent
গোল
time
আমার
out.
শুট নেই ইজি গোল আমার রোনালদো শুট নেই
Stojkovic. Howson.
এই ম্যাচ হারমো আমি
Argentina
Definitely
have
am.
the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Stojkovic. That's a good ball. Threads one in. Puyol promptly onto
দৌড়াই দিয়ে
that,
থাকে
but
দৌড়াই
that
দিয়ে
is
থাকে
that.
প্লেয়ার বল ধরে না
Nuno Mendes. That is good progress on the left. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's through here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
কেমন ডালা
Nuno Mendes. Howson. Gerrard. Perez. And it's Stojkovic. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's it, 45 minutes up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly
তিন
hasn't
তিনটা
been
গোল
all
খাইতো
that
তিন তিনটা গোল
try.
খাইতো
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy with the
ভিক্টর
way
ভাইয়া কি
they've
সেভ
played
গুলো
the
দিল
opposition so far.
Well,
ভিক্টর
generally
ভাইয়া
speaking,
ভাইয়া
an entertaining
ভিক্টর
half.
ভাইয়া
Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
ভিক্টর ভাইয়া পুরো আগুন খেলতেছে
So right back into the action.
Borussia Dortmund
দেখবেন যে
are
এমন সময় এমন
probably
একটা গোল
feeling
খামো যে আমার হচ্ছে
relatively good about
ব্যান্ডেজ
themselves,
হারিয়ে
so I
এরকম সেভ
don't
দিতে
think
পারে
the
না
manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That ball looks a good one. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And he's straight offside. Nuno Mendes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
স্টানিং শুট মারেন এমনি পাস নিতে যে স্লো হয় আর স্টানিং শুট তাইলে বল পাস মারতে মানে শুট মারতে হতে বল করে নেব
Vieira. Knocks it out wide. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he has been fouled there. Nuno Mendes. Just about up to the hour now. Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up
ডাবল
for
টাচ করলাম
counter-attack.
অ্যাক্সেলারেশন নিছে
It's
একটা টাচ
plain and
কাজ করে
simple.
নাকি হিট
And still, we await the first breakthrough. And it's Nedved. Tries to pass it through. It's crossed into the middle. And straight back out. Nuno Mendes. Spread to the right. He's picked his way through. Messi. And that's been won straight back. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That's very neat. Messi.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
There's the shot! It's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have movement on both benches. You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
1-0 as we head towards the end. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right.
কিসের ফাউল রে ভাই এটা?
No, the referee's judged that the offence
Nerd.
took place outside the area. Messi considers his options.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Perez. Oh, he's having a go! No, just not quite.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Borussia Dortmund close now to seeing this one through to the end. Vieira. And here's Neymar. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Stojkovic. So that's it. It is all over.
কি কষ্টটা হইলো
Well,
ম্যাচটা
that was
জিততে।
tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Borussia Dortmund deservedly very happy with their win, and the clean sheet is a very nice bonus.
ভাই টপ 5 বেস্ট এএমএফ ই ফুটবল এখন। ওবাইদুল ভাই আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো আছি, আপনি কেমন আছেন? টপ 5 কাকা, নেইমার, তারপরে হচ্ছে মেসি, তারপরে প্লাটিনি, তারপরে নেডভিড, তারপরে পেলে পেলে সিএফএ খেলে, বাজিও, হ্যাজার্ড, তারপরে আর কে অনেকে আছে ভাই। ইনিয়েস্তাও খেলে যদি আপনার ইয়া ধরেন। আর কে কে আছে? রাউল আছে, তারপরে এগুলাই। Fine boy, thanks for your ওপিনিয়ন ভাই, আপাতত কয়েন নাই, কেউ প্যাক ওপেন করতেও দেয় না, যার কারণে প্যাক ওপেন ভিডিও আসে না। নিজের টাকা দিয়ে আগে প্যাক ওপেন ভিডিও করছি, ছাড়ছি, এখন আর প্যাক ওপেন করা হয় না, যার কারণে ভিডিও ছাড়া হয় না। আপনারা যদি কেউ প্যাক ওপেন করেন আমরা দিয়েন, প্যাক ওপেন করবো না। গুলিত গুলিতে আমি সিএ পেয়ে গেলাই। গুলিত ম্যাক্সিমাম মানুষই দেখবেন যে সিএফ এ খেলায়। এই গুলিতটা এএমএফ এর যে গুলিতটা ওইটা এসএস অথবা সিএফ। যারা স্টুডেন্ট দেখছেন প্লিজ স্টুডেন্টে লাইক করে দিবেন, চ্যানেল নতুন থাকলে সাবস্ক্রাইব করার রিকোয়েস্ট থাকলো, যারা অলরেডি লাইক সাবস্ক্রাইব করেছেন থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
তো
camaraderie.
ম্যাচ
The
হারা
fans
যাবে
have
না,
pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
ডিফেন্স করতে হবে, খুব ভালো পরিমাণ ডিফেন্স
Well, the
করতে হবে।
stage is set for a
আগের
stirring
থেকে
showdown
খেলার
here. The
স্টাইল অনেক
supporters
চেঞ্জ
in
হয়ে
great
গেছে।
voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action.
অপোনেন্ট
Who
ভালো,
you pick out as the telling
তো
individual
একটু
today?
সাবধানে খেলতে হবে।
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's
এক সাইড
very
খেলবে,
rare
অপোনেন্ট
he
এই
fails to
সাইডটা
leave his
খেলবে।
mark.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Nesta. And it's Maldini. Now Van Dijk. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Maldini.
ঘুমান ভাই।
We're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Hullets. He's through on goal here.
কেমনটা লাগে,
Threatening run, but a
ফুট
measured
নিতে
piece
চায়
of
না, খুব
goalkeeping.
স্লো
I
ভাই,
just thought
খেলা
he
এত
showed a
পরিমাণ
little too
স্লো।
much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very
ইজি
well.
গোল একটা মিস করলাম।
Hullets unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Zambrota can so cleverly bypass the press. Zambrota. Van Dijk. Vieira. Nesta. And it's Nesta. Van Dijk. .15 till half-time. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vieira. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose
Too
out here,
slow.
not against this opponent. It's a threatening ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
ভাই ওই সময় আমার নেট ভালো থাকে না, আমি 12টার পর এই জন্যই আসি। 12টার পর আমার নেটটা তাও একটু স্ট্রিম করা যায়, খেলা যায়।
With their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. He leaps for it.
ভাই কোন ফরমেশন ভালো কাজ করতেছে এখন? ভাই আমি তো সবগুলা ফরমেশনে মারা খাইতেছি, আপাতত বলতে পারতেছি না। মেটা ফরমেশন খেলেন 4-2-2, 4-3-3।
That is a brilliant interception. And he's there to get it away. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Pirlo providing an outlet on that flank. There's the shot! And the referee has blown for half-time. So
ওই আর
neither
ভালো
team were
ভাই,
able to take the lead, but it certainly
গেম
hasn't
খেলা
been
শান্তি
for
পাই না।
lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break.
খেলেন হারাম বলই খেলেন। 4-3-3 সাথে হারাম বল, ডিফেন্সিভ হারাম বল, অ্যাটাকিং 4-3-3।
And we get things going again.
Borussia Dortmund really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's James Rodriguez. Stojkovic. James Rodriguez.
Oh, great feat that.
Impressive jump. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Hey, Waikama Baki Hanma. What's up, brother?
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Borussia Dortmund do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, cracked Stojkovic!
Opponent keep fast.
He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah,
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Shonen Belmare have their second corner now. That's a throw.
Sadnan bhai, welcome to the stream, brother. ভাই আপনার স্কোয়াড বিল্ড আপ করতে মোটামুটি 1,80,000 ভাই। ভাই আমাকে প্লেয়ার ঠিক করে দেন প্লিজ। আচ্ছা দিবনি। কি খবর সাদমান ভাই?
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Now it's Dembele. And this is Ronaldo. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't.
It's Hammers! Outstanding by Hammers! Oh, it really is a finish of
Okay,
the
bhai.
highest order. How
গরমে
they
গরমে
waited.
পুরো মাথা
How
নষ্ট।
they
এই
had
দূরের
it.
শটে গোল খেলে মেজাজ খারাপ লাগে।
One sweeping
Rio,
move executed with deadly
রিওর
efficiency.
বক্সে
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Really
আমারও সেম
couldn't
অবস্থা
trust.
ভাই। সিরিয়াসলি ভাই, সিরিয়াসলি ভাই, সিরিয়াসলি। দূর থেকে একটা শট খেলে আর গোল হয়ে যায়, কিছুই করার নেই। আচ্ছা ভাই, ফোনে নেট প্রবলেম দেয় কেন? ফোনে নেট প্রবলেম দেয়, নেটের স্পিড নেই যার কারণে। রুমি আসতেছে শুনলাম, ভাই আমার রুমি আছে, আসলেই আর কি করার। এখন তো দূরে ঘুরে প্লে স্টাইল দিয়ে পাঠাই দিব, মানে টাকা খরচ করো এখন। এই হলো বিষয় আসলে।
So we have movement on both benches. Shon and Belmare are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
নিচে খেলে এই সময় পার করবো এখন।
Borussia Dortmund are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition.
ফালতু
It's
opponent.
got to change.
Nesta, always a very imposing presence at the back. Half an hour gone in the second half. Zambrota.
এগুলো হলো আচোদা অপোনেন্ট, বুঝছেন?
Buffon, a keeper with complete command over his defence. Tries to play it through. Now it's James Rodriguez.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire
পুরা
their
আচোদা
commitment
অপোনেন্ট
to
এগুলা।
goals.
Schlotterbeck. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. That's Maldini.
পুরাটা ম্যাচ সেম ভাবে খেলছে, পুরাটা ম্যাচ।
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And time is up. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund really couldn't get going in the first half. And it has to be said, with no marked improvement after the break, I thought it was going to be a matter of time before they got caught out eventually, and it turned out to be that way for them, sadly.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
নাইস ভাই, তো ভাই আলহামদুলিল্লাহ। আপনার কি অবস্থা? আচ্ছা রিপোর্টে কোনটা মারা যায় কোন দিই? এই যে পুরা ম্যাচ ওর ডি বক্সে খেলাইলো। মানে খেলা পারে না। টুর্নামেন্ট ভাই সোমবার আর বৃহস্পতিবার। তুহিন ভাই ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম, কি অবস্থা? ওয়েলকাম টু দ্য স্ট্রিম ম্যান। আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভাই, আপনি কেমন আছেন? ভাই আইডি দিয়ে রিভিউ হচ্ছে না, আমি এই যে ভাইয়ের ইয়াটা ঠিক করে দিতেছি। ভাই আপনি এটা তো 3-2-2-3 ফরমেশন খেলতেছেন। আপনি একটা বিল্ড আপ একটা ডিস্ট্রয়ার খেলাবেন, তারপর হচ্ছে এলবিতে ডিফেন্সিভ, আরবিতে ডিফেন্সিভ, না থাকলে অ্যাটাকিং ফুল ব্যাক, দুই পাশে দুইটা নামাই দিবেন, ডিএমএফ নামাবেন দুইটা, ইএমএল রে বানাবেন এএমএফ লেফট সাইডে, রাইট সাইডে নামাই দিবেন। মেসি তো আছে, মেসি রে সাবস্টিটিউশন হিসেবে নামাবেন। ডিএমএফ এ খেলবেন রদ্রি, রদ্রি আছে। এই যে এলডব্লিউএফ, এলডব্লিউএফ এটা এলডব্লিউএফ এ নামাই দিতে পারেন। রুনি রে খেলাবেন সিএফ, রুনি আর শিবসিংহ খেলাবেন, তারপরে সাবস্টিটিউশন হিসেবে ডাবল সিএফ এ আপনি ইয়ারে নামাবেন দ্রোগবারে। আর এই আপনার আরেকটা যে সিবি আছে, হ্যাঁ ভালো প্লেয়ার ওগুলো নামাইয়া খেলাবেন। আপনি আমার ফরমেশন ট্রাই করতে পারেন। আমার ফরমেশন ট্রাই করেন, আপনার এই ফরমেশন খেলার মতো প্লেয়ার আছে, বুঝছেন? এই ফরমেশন খেলার মতো প্লেয়ার আছে, এই ফরমেশন খেলার। আচ্ছা ম্যাচ খেলি আগে, ডিভিশন 2 রিচ করি, তারপর আমরা প্লেয়ারের ইয়ে দেখাবো না এখন। আইডি রিঅ্যাকশন সোমবার বৃহস্পতিবার, ফ্রেন্ডলি ম্যাচ টুর্নামেন্ট সোমবার বৃহস্পতিবার। নেক্সট আগামী সোমবারে আমরা টুর্নামেন্ট খেলবো, টুর্নামেন্ট ফি 50 টাকা। যারা যারা খেলবেন আমার ফেসবুক পেজে মেসেজ দিন। ভাই আমার বাসা হচ্ছে রংপুর জেলা পীরগাছা থানা। কারণ নেক্সট টুর্নামেন্টে আমি 50 টাকা করে ফি নিব টুর্নামেন্ট খেলার জন্য, উইনারকে সুয়ারেজ দিব যে জিতবে। ভাই ক্রসিং এর জন্য কোন ফরমেশন ভালো হবে? লেফট উইং, রাইট উইং ইউজ করবেন, উইঙ্গার থাকতে হবে। আইডি কিনি নেই ভাই, আইডি বানাইছি।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is
8 জন
full of
প্লেয়ার লাগে,
noise and
8 জন
energy.
প্লেয়ার 50
This
টাকা ম্যাচ
certainly
ফি, মানে
matters.
টুর্নামেন্ট ফি। যারা খেলবেন আমার
Mood
ডেসক্রিপশনে
is
ফেসবুক পেজের লিংক দেওয়া
boisterous.
আছে,
It is a
মেসেজ
perfect
দেন।
ambience
আর
for the
যে
central
ফাইনালে উইন হবে
characters
তাই
who
তাকে
are
সুয়ারেজ
really
গিফট
out
করব,
to perform.
বিকজ
There's
অফ
the whistle.
সাপোর্ট স্টিম।
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler.
There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. And Messi!
Borussia Dortmund would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's being urged to shoot. And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, strongly challenged there.
Such good technique.
Now, can they get him away?
এত ভারী হলে খেলায় মজা আছে।
Gerrard. Borussia Dortmund do have a chance to counter here.
ভাই সামনে ডিফেন্স ফুলব্যাকের অ্যাঙ্করম্যান ইপিক আসতে পারে ভাই, 1,80,000 ভাই, সব পিলারই দিবে। আমি এখন ডাবল
Gerrard.
প্লে
Looking for
স্টাইল
a
অ্যাড করে
chance to skim one in
সামনে
from
সব
range.
পিলারই দিবে।
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Nuno Mendes. Oh, what has happened here? Bergomi can get it clear. Crossed it again.
নিজের প্লেয়ারই এখনই
But
গোল
at the
দিছে।
expense of a corner.
ভাই 9-10টা বাজে না আসতে পারলে বিকেলের দিকে আসেন ভাই, এখন যে
Oh,
গরম
height
আর
can make
ইলেকট্রিসিটির
all the
প্রবলেম।
difference on these set pieces.
বিকেলে তো আমি আসতাম, কিন্তু এখন ইলেকট্রিসিটির কারণে বিকেলে আসা হয় না।
They've
সব
played it
ঠিকঠাক হয়ে
short.
গেলে আমরা আবার 2
Great
বেলা
ball,
স্ট্রিম
and
করব।
he's in here. Now it's Schneider. That looks a good cross. And that has been cleared. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Neymar. And now the breakaway. Now that looks a decent ball. Gabriel deals with that comfortably. Schneider.
কি ল্যাগি গেম।
Pinches it off him. Rummenigge has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
মিলিসকাল খাইছি মনে হয়।
And it's Mendes. Plays a sharp little ball here. Cross in, looks like a good one. Maldini clears it away. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And he's taking no chances there.
ওই শট নিল।
And smartly reclaimed. Neymar. Pele. Pele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's
হ্যাঁ,
a
এস
foul.
ক্রসিং,
Free kick's
পিন
been
পয়েন্ট
given.
ক্রসিং দুটোই থাকতে হবে ক্রসিং খেলার জন্য। লেফট উইঙ্গার রাইট উইঙ্গার ইউজ করবেন।
And that signals the end of the first period. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think it's been a decent enough watch.
গ্রাফিক্স সেটিং স্ট্যান্ডার্ড দেওয়া ভাই।
A little, if I can put it that way, Peter. We want to see some of that craft we got to see earlier on in the game. Everyone's going to have to find a way to just up the standard again.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And here's Shevchenko. Neymar. Pele conjures time and space where few can.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rummenigge. Can he get it through? Messi! Good run.
What a
lovely
game,
take,
man.
but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Well, Peter, just see
এটা
here
কি দিলো?
how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
কি রকম ল্যাগি গেম দেখছেন? এত ল্যাগ দেয়।
Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yaya Toure. Aimed beyond the defence. Look at the space here. It's Pele! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Seriously?
And that's a good finish.
Seriously?
And he's only too comfortable to capitalise
Seriously?
on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have the first goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
And it's made its way to him.
2026 ড্যাশবোর্ড চিপে রেখে জয়স্টিক ডাবল ট্যাপ করলে বল নেওয়ার জন্য টিল্ডার চার্জ করতে হবে, প্লেয়ারের পিছনে লক হয়ে যেত অটোমেটিক্যালি। এখন ওভাবে কাজ করতেছে না, কিভাবে কন্ট্রোল করবে? ভাই ওটা চেঞ্জ হয়ে গেছে মনে হয়। ডাবল ট্যাপ, ওটা ডাবল ট্যাপ ছিল। মানে
They
কই
may end up
পাঁচটা
with
দিল?
some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's lost his man here. And he's there to clear it. Picked out brilliantly.
ওই জায়গায় বল নিয়ে কুতুর 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 করতে থাকো।
Mendes going after that. Tries from distance. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And
গোল খেলে কোন আমির দোষ?
Messi! And collective relief etched on the face. And we're
ভাই
done.
আমার কাছে জেমস রদ্রিগেজ আছে, আর আমি সিরিয়াস ক্রসিং এন্ড পিনপন ক্রসিং। হ্যাঁ, এক সাইডে ওরে নামাই খেলবেন, একটা এম এফ খেলেন, একটা হলো আরডব্লিউএফ খেলবেন।
Messi claiming the man of the match award. And there
খালি
is
ক্রস
very
স্প্যাম
little
করবেন
room
ওরে
for
দিয়ে,
argument.
আর বুলেট হেডার অথবা হেডিং যার ভালো আছে
You
ওইরকম
sum
একটা
up what
সেভ
we've
রাখবেন।
witnessed, Jim.
তাইলে মনে করেন যে
Scrappy affair, not quite
যে এই সাইডে
smashing
আপনার
partners,
ইয়ে
but
আছে,
the more it went on, you
ঠিক আছে,
felt that
RWF
this
আছে,
game would be decided by
তার
just that
অপোজিটে
one
হচ্ছে
moment.
একটা বুলেট হিটার রেখে দিবেন।
And with
ফ্রিতে
that,
তো
it's time
দ্রব্বা
for me
আছে,
to thank Jim
খালি ক্রস
Pegman
তুলবেন।
and to wish you
ভাই
a
আজকে
very
ফ্রেন্ডলি
good
খেলবেন?
evening.
নাজমুল ভাই, ফ্রেন্ডলি ম্যাচ সোমবার বৃহস্পতিবার, ফ্রেন্ডলি টুর্নামেন্ট আইডি রিভিউ সবগুলাই হচ্ছে সোমবার আর বৃহস্পতিবার। মারুন ভাই, সোমবার বৃহস্পতিবার দেখবো এখন ভাই, প্যারা নাই, চিল। আপনারা তো বললাম এই যে মেসি যেমন এএমএফ এ খেলাইতেছি লেফট ফুট, ঠিক আছে, ওইটারে আপনি RW করবেন। আর হচ্ছে রাইট উইঙ্গারে যেটা থাকবে আমার নেইমার আছে না, সরি নেইমার আছে না লেফট উইঙ্গার, নেইমারে আমি লেফটে খেলাইতেছি এএমএফ। আপনি করবেন কি, যেমন আমার CR7 রোনালদো হচ্ছে বুলেট হেডার, আমি বুলেট হেডারে খেলাইতেছি হচ্ছে রাইট সাইডে, তো আপনি খেলবেন বুলেট হেডার লেফট সাইডে, তাহলে হচ্ছে আপনার RW দিয়ে ক্রস করবেন, বল হোল্ড করে খালি বানাই দেওয়ার চেষ্টা করবেন, ক্রস তুলবেন। আর এখন বুলেট হেড করার থেকে এই যে অ্যাক্রোবেটিক ফিনিশিং দেয় বেশি, যার কারণে সমস্যা হইতেছে। মারা খাইছে এবার। ওকে ব্রাদার, দেখবো না, ম্যাচ খেলি আগে ভাই, ডিভিশন 2 রিচ করি তারপর। ওয়েট করেন।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
এবার ভাই ডিভিশন 1 যাওয়াই লাগবে যেমনি হোক,
And the mood
খুব
is
প্যারা খাইছি গত
boisterous.
2
It is a perfect
ডিভিশনে।
ambience for the central characters
এবার
who are ready now to
কারণ টাচ
perform.
অ্যান্ড ফ্লিকেরও মোটামুটি একটা
So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yes,
বলটা
they'll
পাই খুব
certainly be
জোরে ধরে এলো
leaning heavily
ডেম্বলে।
on him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
আরে
Passing is crisp and sharp. Quality ball. And it's Neymar. And this is Ronaldo. Nice control.
ডি বক্সে যে আর কাজ করে না। হ্যাঁ
Rice. And Burmo. Now it's Gavi. Tries to play it through. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's hoisted clear.
আমার প্লেয়ার যদি বল ধরতায়, না না না,
Can he get on the end of... And the shot! And he looked
Seriously?
every bit the assured keeper there.
And Bomo is
কেমনটা
offering
লাগে
a right smile there.
অপোনেন্ট কি ম্যানেজার দিয়ে কিভাবে খেলতেছে, কোনামি খেলতেছে আমার
Well,
সাথে।
height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rice plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter.
কই দিছে পাঁচটা রে ভাই,
Oh, that pass
গোল
isn't the
খাওয়ানোর
best.
জন্য।
Thuram clears. Isak is... Isak! And collective relief etched on the faces of the
হ্যাঁ
defenders.
জিলাতন নামাবেন, জিলাতন নামাবেন
Yes,
একবার,
if they don't stay
তারপরে
focused
দ্রগবাক
all the
নামাবেন
time,
একবার।
they're going to be made to pay.
Borussia Dortmund so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
ওকে খাওয়াও।
Burmo. Isak. Oh, nicely intercepted. That pass has
Time
been
হয়ে গেল।
well intercepted. Bellingham.
Borussia Dortmund really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind.
Oh, shooting chance! Rijkaard. Rice.
বাতাস খেয়েছে।
Oh, good spread. That's a shade optimistic. That's a pretty loose pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's managed to get rid. Threads one in. Deftly away. And he's quick to snatch it back. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that signals the end
দুটোই
of the
নামানো
first
আছে
period.
ভাই, একটা নামাবেন, একটা হচ্ছে গোল পোস্টার নামাবেন, একটা বুলেট হেডার, একটা হচ্ছে যেটা দিয়ে ড্রিবলিং করতে পারবেন এইরকম একটা প্লেয়ার নামাবেন, আর একটা হচ্ছে হেডার জন্য নামাবেন, কারণ স্পিডি প্লেয়ার লাগবে একটা।
But definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of
Seriously,
hard
bhai.
work as well as some good defending. So
এই অ্যাকাউন্ট নিয়ে কি খেলাটা খেলতেছে সিরিয়াসলি।
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0.
ভাই ফিনোমিনাল আর ভিশনারি পাসের মাঝে তফাৎটা কি? ইউটিউবে সার্চ করেন ভাই।
That gets us going once more. 0-0.
ডিটেইলসে
And we're
বুঝতে
at the
পারবেন।
halfway point. Vieira conjures time and space where few can.
এত লেট।
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! There it is!
boom.
হ্যাঁ আজকে শুধু
There we
ডিভিশন।
go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of
হ্যাঁ
the
ডাটা
tree.
দিয়ে কেন পারবেন না, অবশ্যই পারবেন ভাই, এটা কোনো কথা?
So
খেলার মায়ের
precise.
বাপ।
The finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
আমার প্লেয়ার কাজই করে না হুদাই।
Borussia Dortmund can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So the first
কই পাস দিল
goal
ওটা
of the
আন্দাজি?
game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really
Friendly
loose
match
shot there,
সোমবার
but
বৃহস্পতিবার।
that's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Rice goes short. The ball goes in. Chance! Oh no, it's an own goal!
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
That's a throw. Borussia Dortmund perhaps contemplating their next change here. And they've got rid. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for the run.
প্লেয়ার কাজ করে না,
Oh,
এটা
he's enjoyed
কথা।
that. He
শুট নিয়ে
evidently
আছে,
loves
গুলির ওই
the
জায়গায়
contest.
সিরিয়াস উঠে শুট নিব তা বাদ দিয়ে।
Back where it came from.
মালদিনি
It's
যাইতেছে কই?
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Rice with the short one. Crosses it in here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to play him in. Konate cuts out the pass.
জানি তো পাস দিব না, আমার প্লেয়ার পাস দিতে তো
75 minutes on
সমস্যা।
the clock now.
হ্যালো, কোন আঙ্গুর হচ্ছে? আর বালের আপডেট আনছে আমার।
Lovely
খেলা
ball
ঠিক
and
করে না।
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it looked
গোড়ার
like
আপডেট আনছে, এই
3-0 for
ব্যালেন্স করা
sure.
কোন আমির আর গেল না,
He's
তাহলে
looked
পেট পিলার
very
কি জন্য
lively.
দেয় আমি
He
তো এটাই
really
বুঝি না।
wants to put this game to bed.
অপোনেন্টের এই প্লেয়ার গুলোর সাথে আমার প্লেয়ার দৌড়ে পাইতেছে না, পাসিং এ পাইতেছে না, ম্যানেজার নাই, প্লেয়ার নাই। এটাই তো ভাই, ব্যালেন্স করবি যখন তাহলে
So
পেট
their
প্লেয়ার কেন
fourth
দিল?
corner of the game. They've played it short.
ফালতু গেম।
Lofted in. Bergomi.
মানে
gets it
ব্যালেন্স
clear.
করার এমন করা করে, মানে আমার কোনো প্লেয়ার আর কাজ করে না।
Onana. Pirlo. And it's Yaya Toure.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but
এই
that's
জায়গা
not
থেকে
the
কেমনে
difficult
বলটা
thing
পায়
here.
আমি তো এটাই বুঝলাম না।
This
আরে
is Aguero. And the through ball. He has a look up. Oh, that's
প্লেয়ারের
wonderful
মুভমেন্ট,
purpose. And he's cleared it out
মাশাআল্লাহ
of harm's
মুভমেন্ট।
way.
আরে গুলি
Pirlo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Sa, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
এগুলা কথা।
Sa, Aguero. Can he get it through? Now it's Rijkaard. Oh, this is it's Aguero! And time is up.
পুরা ম্যাচ
Well, that's a
পুরা
tough one.
ম্যাচ
Losing
খেলতে
is
পারলাম
never
না
good,
আমি।
but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a
100
lot,
কেজি
but
ওয়েট নিয়ে
very
দৌড়াইলে
good
কোনো
goal.
প্লেয়ার দৌড়ে
But
পায়
the
ভাই,
result
অপোনেন্টের
is
প্লেয়ার
one that will make them
90
suffer.
প্লাস, 100 না, কি
Your
খেলানটা
thoughts
খেলাইলো।
on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me.
চিন্তা করা
And
যায়।
wish you all a very good evening.
জীবনে ডিভিশন ঠিকভাবে খেলে না মনে হয় প্লেয়ার। আসতেছি। 2টা বাজে তো ভাই, ছেলেকে খাওয়াইতে গেছিলাম। রহিম ব্রো, এই তো ব্রো, আপনার কি অবস্থা? ওকে ওকে ওকে, হোপফুলি এখন সব ঠিক আছে। সুয়ারেজের প্রাইস মনে হয় 80-90 টাকা এরকম, কিন্তু খরচ হবে ওটারে। আপনার বাংলাদেশি অ্যাকাউন্ট হলেই কোডা সব থেকে নিতে পারবেন ইজিলি বিকাশ দিয়ে। আদার কান্ট্রি হলে আপনার কার্ড দিয়ে নিতে হবে। কার্ড ছাড়া নেওয়ার অপশন নাই। তানিম ভাই, আমার ডলার ঢুকলে আপনার জানাবো। 3300 সাথে খেলা করছে। সব রানিং প্লেয়ার অপোনেন্টের।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a
ভাই
real
1-2 ডলার তো
expectant
কেনা
buzz in
যায়
the
না, কিনলে
stadium,
বেশি
and
করে
the
কিনতে
players on
হবে।
the pitch are raring to
এই
go
জন্যই, নাহলে
any
যদি
minute
আপনার
now.
1-2 ডলার কেনা যেত তাহলে কিনে আপনারা নিয়ে যেতেন।
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Philip Lark, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. Neymar. No, no way through. Now it's Dembele. Bale. Tries to pass it through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Nedved. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And it's Messi. Oh, well played. Desai, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That's a pretty loose pass. Borussia Dortmund are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Roberto Carlos. Nedved. Good, strong midfield running here. It's not an especially good pass, that. Yaya Toure. And here's Messi. Tries to play it through. He is through here. Desai. Rodri. And it's Nedved. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, important interception. Lam. Oh, this looks sharp. Looking to play him in. Messi. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. That's an imaginative pass. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's gone loose. And he's there to clear it. Nicked it back. Real chance! What a
আমি আমার গোল দেওয়া হলো ভাই আজকে কি
And for
ফর্মে
such a
আছেন
big
নাকি
name in your side to
না ভাই
register very close to the break not only creates a real buzz in your dress.
আমার
And
ফর্ম
that
নাই
is all they have time for.
সজল ভাই
Very
কি যে
combative,
বলেন আমি
competitive half and
নেট
just
ভালো
the
থাকলে আমি আছি
undecisive
নাইলে নাই
moment. It's been
এর আগের
compelling
ম্যাচটা
stuff.
যেমনে হারছি পুরো
Borussia
বিরক্তিকর
Dortmund coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor
নেট
tweak
কানেকশন
maybe
ভালো না হওয়া
needs
পর্যন্ত
to
ফর্মে যেতে পারবো
change
না
it.
Borussia Dortmund looking solid, if not
চার
too
দাগ
much
তো
more at
চোখেই দেখি
half-time.
না
It's 1-0.
2 দাগ 3 দাগ নেটে খেলা লাগে
So we're off again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Thuram. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now, can they get him away? He's in a great position here. Mbappe! And he's stuck it away. Botafogo back on level terms. What a delicious goal. Stroked
ব্লিজ
in
কাপ
like
হয়ে
a
গেলাম
maestro.
এমবাপ্পে
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Cristiano Ronaldo currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Yaya Toure. And it's Nedved. Cristiano Ronaldo, never out of the action for very long. Dembele. Bale.
এত স্লোলি
Just
টান
loves
নেন
to go
মিজাজটা
forward
খারাপ
whenever he can.
কাজ দিতে 1 ঘন্টা লাগে
He's got away. And this is Ronaldo. And the shot!
কাজ দিতে 1 ঘন্টা লাগে
Goal! Botafogo! And the comeback is complete. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Botafogo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And now he has two.
একটু পরে
So we have movement on both benches. Botafogo leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden...
And pull it! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that's neat.
এত স্লো কাজ করলে কেমনটা লাগে
And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Neymar.
Borussia Dortmund really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Maldini calmly anticipates. Time is running out here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Oh, that's ambitious. And a truly agonising miss.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And we have our very first corner.
জম্মের ভারী গেম পাস দিলে পাস দেয় না থ্রো দিলে থ্রো দেয় না ভালো নেট ছাড়া এই গেম ডিভিশন ম্যাচ খেলা অযথা
What a throw in.
হেড মারে 22 সেকেন্ড
Vieira.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that is it. A real high-octane conclusion. Borussia Dortmund illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with.
ডিস্ট্রয়ার দিয়ে খেলাইতেছি
As we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it's got to be said, Peter, it's a day to forget for the players at the...
শাবাশ 3-3 ড্র উহ, টার্গেট ম্যান, বক্স ইন দ্য বক্স।
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
ফ্রেন্ডলি
The
ম্যাচ
game yet to
সোমবার
kick off.
বৃহস্পতিবার।
The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very
আমার একটু
special.
ভালো সেভ ভাই। আচ্ছা,
Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
ও সেভ নাই ডিএফ ছাড়া।
Now that looks a decent ball. Dembele receives. Bullish header! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having met...
It's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could
আইডি
all
রিভিউ
end
সোমবার
here.
বৃহস্পতিবার।
He's got himself an absolute peach. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind.
দৌড়েই দিয়ে
Don't
থাকে,
let your
দৌড়েই
heads
দিয়ে
drop.
থাকে।
Just get back up the pitch
শালা
and
একটা
level
গোল
the
দিলে
scores
মনে হয়
again.
আমি পাপ
This is
করে,
cracking stuff.
একটা
And
গোল
he
দিলে
was
আমার আর
alert to
খেলা
it.
যায় না। ফালতু
A
মার্কা।
slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent.
Tries one from range.
খালি কোনো মতে একটা গোল যদি আমি দেই তাইলে
And the keeper has reacted
মনে
superbly
করেন যে
there.
সমানে গোল খাম।
Zico is
আগে গোল
offering
দিলেই
a right
সমস্যা।
smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall
মানে
targets
গোল
to
দিলে
pick
আমার
out
প্লেয়ার আর
from
খেলে না।
this corner.
একটা গোল দিয়ে মনে হয় উদ্ধার করে। তিনটা গোল দিলে চারটা গোল খাই, দুটা গোল দিলে তিনটা গোল খাই। আর কোনো মতে যদি প্রথমে দুটো গোল খাইছি, একটা গোল দিয়ে আর দিতে পারবো না। প্লেয়ার এমন ইয়া হয়ে যায় তখন।
Right card! And now a sudden chance to counter.
কোন জায়গা থেকে আইলো রে ভাই?
Has been intercepted. Chance for a shot! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
হতাশ।
And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
এত স্লোলি খেলাইলে মাথাটা কাজ করে। পিলার খেলাবো, পাস দেবো সাথে সাথে পাস দেবো, থ্রো দেবো সাথে সাথে থ্রো দেবো, শুট দেবো সাথে সাথে শুট দিব, না দেই পাওয়ার শুট, না দেই পাওয়ার পাস, তাতেই যে টাইম নাই।
Borussia Dortmund really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah.
And a header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
বল হোল্ড করেই খেলাই ভাই, হোল্ড করতে গেলেও মেলা ঝামেলা।
Toure is there, and he can pick it up. Now the ball's gone astray. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Driving on and making good progress. That's a cute ball. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Dembele. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some really good ball movement. That's a decent clearance. And the referee says that is
Levi doesn't
first
flip.
half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Second period then underway. Bergomi. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure. And he's intervened well there. Messi. And they can counter here. He might be in here. Dembele!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
খেলার যা অবস্থা, প্যারা নাই ভাই, খেলেন আস্তে আস্তে ঠিক হয়ে যাবে। এই নেটের সাথে অভ্যস্ত হইতে হবে।
And here's Forlan. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Borussia Dortmund are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball. Now he's having a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And the shot! Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi finding himself in space. Goes for the shot! And that really should have been that.
Messi really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And it's Nedved. Looking to play him in. He is through here. Pirlo. And here's Messi. And Messi! Oh, it's hit the post. What a save from Peter Schmeichel. That's put paid to the danger. Messi, given the lift of his goal. The ball has bounced loose now.
Borussia Dortmund really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Rummenigge is onto this. Just about within shooting range. I love Cristiano Ronaldo!
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And that's it.
কি
Well,
সেভ
that was
বলে দিল।
close. Both sides playing
Peter
their part in a
Schmeichel.
great game of football. A
Zin,
real
Zin.
ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
এগুলো সেই ব্যাপার স্যাপার না, খালি যদি আর একটু ফাস্ট খেলা যেত, আর একটু ফাস্ট, তাইলে প্লেয়ারে খাড়াইয়া মজা করে গোল দেওয়া যেত। লো স্ক্রাম পাওয়ার শুট এগুলা যে নিমু, ওগুলা নিলে শুট নিতে নিতে অপোনেন্ট এসে বল নিয়ে যায়।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Barcelona have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Tries to pass it through. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Pass is just off target. Gerard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack.
খেলা একটু ফাস্ট ফাস্ট খারাপ লাগতেছে। এমএসএন ভাই, আলহামদুলিল্লাহ, আপনার কি অবস্থা?
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Piqué. Passing is crisp and sharp. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Hullet in acres of space out wide. Yaya Toure. Looking for the run. Rijkaard. Romario. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Dembele. And that's going wide left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Azar. Gerard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Now then, the ball's come loose. Zanetti. Oh, bullish header! And the ball is out of play. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Gerard. Zanetti. To Gerard. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. The second period is underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Neymar.
That's good play from him.
Neymar. And this is Xavi. Could move up a gear here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Gullit has the space to scheme. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's been caught napping. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Ball is over the line.
নিউ বক্সের সিভিটা কেমন ওটা পাইছি ভালো সিভি
And here's Messi. Quality ball. And he was quick to react. Looking for options for movement. And it's Beckham. Played out to the left flank. The less said about that pass, the better.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Gullit. Zanetti proves too strong.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, it's just a little long. Beckham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were...
কুইজ কাজ করে না আমি রাস্তা খাবো না
Hits off target and by quite a way.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
প্লে স্টাইল বুঝতে সময় লাগবে ভাই যাইতে পারবেন প্যারা নাই কোনামির আপডেট আসলে ঠিক হয়ে যাবে গিভওয়ে আসবে ভাই সামনে গিভওয়ে আসবে ভাই লিজেন্ড বক্সের মেসি রে খেলাবো নাকি এমএসএন বক্সের মেসি রে খেলাবো দুটোই খেলাইতে পারবেন ভাই আপনার যেটা ইচ্ছা দুটোই বলো এমএসএন এরটা সব থেকে ভালো প্রাইম মেসি
So we have movement on both benches.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Nedved, rapid and full of intent. And he's had it nicked away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nedved. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And they've got rid. And we're done. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked...
গেম আগের থেকে একটু হার্ড হইছে। ম্যানেজার চেঞ্জ করে দিলে তবে। Nice hairstyle, thanks brother. আজকে কি আমরা ডিভিশন 2 এ যাইতে পারমু আদৌ? মুহিন ভাই হ্যালো, কি অবস্থা? ওয়েলকাম টু দ্য স্ট্রিম। আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো আছি, আপনি কেমন আছেন?
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Defending here is really tight. Now it's Aguero. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nedved. Messi. Nedved. That's an imaginative pass. Dembele. Hoisted in. Tries to get it clear. And we have our very first corner. That's the keeper's ball.
Hi, how do I defend running duel?
Barcelona have
It's
the chance to go
cost
the other way.
most of time.
That's a little off
Practice,
target.
brother, practice.
Still goalless at the moment. And this is Dembele. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Juve gets into a good position. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Hullet. Pirlo. And here's Dembele. Can he get it through? And the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Koundé. Raul. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
কাজ না করলে তো ভালো লাগে না।
Mateus, renowned for his long-range shooting. Now that looks a decent ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. So a temporary halt to the action. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Borussia Dortmund up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor...
পানি খেয়ে নামতেছে, রোনালদো পানি খেয়ে নামতেছে, দেখা যাক কি করে।
Borussia Dortmund can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. So we're off again. Borussia Dortmund currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Borussia Dortmund do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
He's through here. Juve. Chance, surely! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Diouf really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
And they win it back again. Knocks it into space. Chouameni.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable.
কি করলাম এটা?
The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah,
Who
they
was
just
they
simply
then?
want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to
Boring.
be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Messi wants to run onto this. Silvestre scooting forward. Juve picks it up out wide.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
জমিদার মেসি
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Silvestre getting forward. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Raul.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
মেসির স্ট্যামিনা নেই মেসির জন্য পাও ধরে মাপ চাইতেছে
Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Very much into the last knockings. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And he's had it nicked away. And the referee brings it to a close. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
ওকে আর একটা ম্যাচ লাগে ডিভিশন 2 যাইতে তারপর আমরা লড়বো হচ্ছে 1-এর জন্য লেটস সি দেখা যাক ডিভিশন কত যেতে পারি ভাই। কোনামি এবার বিট্রে করবে, আই এম শিওর। একটা ম্যাচ যদি হারায়, পরপর 2টা ম্যাচ হারাবে।
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
পাওয়ার পাস হয়ে গেছে।
Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He won't be happy with that one. Now this could be a chance. Borussia Dortmund are looking to break at pace. Costa Curta. And Mateus. And it's Zanetti. He's found a way through. Now the ball in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Mateus proves just a little bit too strong. Borussia Dortmund so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Neymar, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And reclaimed it in a
Nato.
trice. Messi, very much a man of this moment. The ball's gone astray. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Borussia Dortmund do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Mateus. Neymar. Now it's Pele. Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a throw-in. And he can thump it away. Mateus. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mateus can see things. Tries one from range. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here?
কাজ করতেছে নাকি? ফার্স্ট টাইম ক্লিয়ার করলো না বল।
Mateus. And it's Zanetti. Good take, and is he in? Now who's going to be
আরে
first to
বল
this?
খালি মিস করতেছে।
Messi. To Cristiano Ronaldo.
Just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Borussia Dortmund have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking
Net
pretty
গেছিল গা।
satisfied at the break.
শালা ফালতু মার্কা নেট। নেট ছেড়ে দিছিল। Damn.
Away we go again. Borussia Dortmund currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Mateus. That's a cute ball. Pass somewhat off target. Bergomi. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Zanetti. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting